I have the first sighting where we were before on the west side, east side of town. So I call my friends. I said, man, you got to see this, man. It's almost unreal. I saw the thing. It's actually there.
Oh, it's moving faster now.
So the second night we came out, it was 2 nights later. So Larry again's driving. We got his brother, 2 other kids in the back seat of the car. So we're looking for Demerits Airport, which is just down the road here. And we couldn't find it. So we came here. These cars were lined up along here. So there was maybe 6 or 7 cars, 28 people were there. Or no, 12:30 they said. Okay, we had enough. We'd only been there for an hour. They said, okay, we're going home. I said, no, gotta see this, man. You see this, man? It'll change your life. I said, no, I remember. We're going back to Winnipeg. We're hungry. We're going for pizza. Boom, and off so a bunch of cars left. And when it finally came, there was only 2 cars left. There was us and there was what's called a Roadrunner courier car. So we were parked in behind them. And we're standing there by the cars. And Larry's brother and another kid were sitting in this field here. And there we're watching the west. We really didn't know where it was going to come from. We were just sitting there, and all of a sudden there was a flash in the sky, and so one of the kids yells out, "Is that it?" And I'm looking, and I go, and it goes flash someplace else. And I go, "I guess so." And then they're all excited. They come running out of the field. They're jumping or whatever, and it goes flash, 8 inches of field of vision, flash, just flashing all over the sky. So anyway, it's coming. These kids are running out of the field. And it's like being at a football game. People are swearing, yelling, and jumping up and down, and jumping around the sky. And the girl in the Roadrunner courier car, there's 3 guys and the girl. And the girl couldn't see it. She's going, I can't see it. Someone show it. She's crying. And the guy that was there, this is when she had a Nikon camera with a motor drive on it. So when Nikon first put the motor drive on it. I can still remember he had the camera on top of the car. This girl is crying. People are swearing and yelling and whatever. And he's going click, 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 and he's unloading the camera as it's coming. You can hear this camera going off and on. He's shooting the thing, and it comes, and then as it got closer, the flash got closer together, and all of a sudden it was the same thing. This Charlie Red Star, this slow pulsing thing, and it came right at us, right into this field. Maybe it's hard to tell at night again. It maybe half a mile away, and then it made the turn, and it started to go that way towards around that side of town there. And I can still remember watching it as it went away. It was this just slowly pulsing and had this green glow on the back of the craft. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, that may be from another planet. And it just occurred to me, like, wow. I mean, that's like the honor of seeing this thing. And it just went bloop, 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 and it took off. And it was going so slow. And we used to do this too, is chase it. I remember they said, we're going after it. They got in the car and I remember the gravel was flying. Off they went. And so I went. I guess I delayed. So I left it 6 months. I tried to go find this girl. So I went to the Roadrunner courier car and I said, I was at Carmen and there was this girl and they were taking these photographs and stuff. And they said, oh yeah, we had a girl. It sounded like she was talking about this. But they have all these turnover and stuff. So I never did track it down. But this guy had a whole roll of film as this thing was coming at us. And then we were just totally hooked. When I saw that, then I said, like, this is the biggest thing going. I mean, this is for real. I mean, you read it in the newspaper and you don't think. And I came out 2 nights in a row. I saw the thing up close 2 nights in a row. And I said, why is nobody documenting this? I said, I'm going to go around and talk to people. So that's when I started to go. It turned out that almost everybody had seen it. And I thought it was the greatest story in the world. But then when I tried to publish the manuscript, the local Winnipeg publisher said, Mr. Cameron, you may believe in this kind of stuff. Count me among the unbelievers. And the Toronto companies didn't want anything to do with it either. And then I just sort of gave up and said, that's nonsense. All I'm interested, when I saw that thing going across the sky, I said, all I'm interested in is somebody's got to know what that thing was. I don't know. Somebody's got to know. So then I went after the Canadian government, went after the President of the United States, top CIA people, trying to find the highest level source that I could that might know what that thing was. Because I was just blown away. I was just watching this thing. It's just flying along. And I'm going, what's it doing? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. And so it was at that point when I just said, oh, this university is a waste of time. This is what I'm going to do. I want to investigate it. I was out here probably every second day for a year. I came out to investigate all this, talk to the people.